Good afternoon, everyone. Bill Carey with KB Tricks.
Hello.
Where are we at, hon? What are we doing?
We are continuing on our trip to Branson, Missouri, and today we have made a stop at the world's largest toy museum.
We're outside, and according to the sign, this is also the headquarters for the National BB Gun Museum. That's going to be interesting to check all this out on the parking lot. They've got this vehicle that has a bunch of characters painted on it. There's Santa, some Muppets, C-3PO, R2-D2, Spider-Man. This is a cool vehicle. Memory Barn, it says. There's also some other characters on the other side. Some superheroes, Pixar characters. Guy found in the parking lot. They got a fire truck, and Barbie's back in right now because of the movie. Big roller skate. Got a train next to that with a Humpty Dumpty, it looks like, on the back, and a front end loader or a backhoe. Wasn't expecting this. Gonna go to the other side, and they have some more stuff over here. We came in on the other side, but this also looks like entrance to the museum. This is fun with big nutcrackers welcoming us. Also in the parking lot, they have quite the vehicle here for the world's largest toy store. It's neat. Apparently this also boasts that it's the Beck Museum, which is the Museum of Branson, and the Shepherd of the Hills Harold Bell Wright Museum, all here. Got Ronald McDonald waving us as you drive by. Some murals outside, and looks like they got some posters for like movies. Well, let's head on in. We just walked in, and apparently there's three places to go, but we're gonna do this first. Upstairs there's a basement and then a separate building, so looks like this is kind of like Wild West kind of guns and things that you might have like back in the 40s. Yes, the coin operated horses that just kind of put the quarter in and rode in the front of the stores. And moving on into the first room on the right, we came into this area. A lot of Western type toys in here. Ooh, I like it. We got little cameras. I like cameras. A lot of Western type toys around here. Collectibles. Got the horses, cowboy stuff. As I said before, a lot of shotgun, BB guns. The bike. There's another one of those horses. Do you see this horse over here?
Yes.
Yeah, you see that horse?
Yes.
Do you think it's a quarter horse? Because if you look right there, it's a quarter. So that must be a quarter horse, right? Quarter horse?
I'm moving along.
Oh, it's howdy doody. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. How much is it to ride this horse?
You can't ride it, it's broken.
But how much was it to ride this horse?
I think it was a quarter.
It's a quarter? So is this a quarter horse?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's a quarter horse. That says right there. It's a quarter horse.
Okay.
Got a bunch of pistol toys in here. 6-shooters, cap guns. Got quite a few Lone Ranger type collectibles. There's a Lone Ranger and Tonto. This is the main entrance that we came into. We're going to split off in a couple different directions. When we go into the next section, this looks like it's a lot of G.I. Joe figurines. And here, these guys are from the 1960s. Wow. Amazing. Hey Dad, do you remember the things that made G.I. Joe stand out, figurines stand out from other?
No.
There's like 3 things, right? I think. One is they all have a facial scar.
No.
One is on one hand they have their thumbnails on the inside of their thumb. Yeah, and there's like a third one, but I can't remember what it is.
No.
But that's how you can tell if it's an authentic G.I. Joe. That's at least for the one. See, they have a scar on their face. That's a G.I. Joe. Guy next to him, he also has a scar on his face. Oh yeah, see? More scars on their faces, so that's one of the ways you can tell if they're a G.I. Joe. As we move on, there's more toys that kind of go into the aircraft. And there's some boats. There seems to be a military-esque still in this room. There's some more planes. Looks like they're kits that you can build. The Army Men figurines. Classic. And clothes that you could wear as a kid. All this stuff is so cool. We're going to go into more sci-fi. There's an area that I enjoy. Star Trek. That's my jam. We got the Barbie and Ken version. The original series. Yes. Star Trek. Have you seen anything that you used to own, Dad?
The BB gun.
BB gun? That's it so far?
Oh, I imagine I had a horse or two.
You actually dress up in some of these costumes, and then you can get in a box for a photo opportunity. We got masks and some uniforms. You can do like kids can dress up as characters. A bunch of Star Wars stuff in here. This is awesome. A lot of sci-fi stuff in this room. Star Trek figurines. I actually have a lot of these action figures. Do you see all the Star Trek action figures?
You mean the dolls?
They're action figures, dang it.
Yeah, sure. They're dolls.
Action figures.
Dolls, they live in like little mansions like
Action
this.
figures.
Okay, keep telling yourself that.
It is. In this case, it's some early type sci-fi figures. Or Star Trek action figures. I do have a lot of these. I have to admit, I don't know which ones offhand. I do have a lot of them. Let that fine.
Did you have the...
Yep, I have one. I had two of those.
Okay.
One was in bad shape. Well, they got another one of those dress-up boxes. This one's for Barbie, so you can put on some dresses. Our children can. You can get in the box for a photo op. Gary found the Barbie room. They're supposed to have like over 1,000 Barbie figures. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. More Barbie. More Barbie. More Barbie. These Barbies are Disney-related Barbies and other popular at the time Barbies. There's a cross-genre one. There's Disney Barbies. Have you found any that you used to have?
I don't remember. I usually just have the cheap ones.
I got some doll houses, like the old school kind of ones made out of wood that perhaps a father would make for their kid. In the corner back here, kind of a tight squeeze, but here's a room full of Barbie related figures and also some other miscellaneous dolls. It's quite the collection. Wow, this is a lot of Raggedy Anns and Andys. I used to have a Raggedy Andy. And there's a bunch of teddy bears and panda bears, all kinds of stuffed animals, like the St. Louis Cardinal bear, and a bunch of bears playing different forms of travel games. A lot of different versions of checkers that are travel games. You can take it with you on road trips. There's some chess. Wow, there's a lot of checker type games. When you're in this place, don't forget to look up. There's a lot of things on the top shelf that you could very easily miss. They also have some play areas where you can play. There's some checkers. And there's a chess table. You can learn how to play checkers or chess, or just take a time out. A lot more Raggedy Andys. I'm going to continue kind of a big circle. Oh, they got a cool old jukebox in here. They have a lot of marionettes and dummies in here, possibly used for ventriloquism. According to the sign, these are all handcrafted marionettes for our Charles Dickinson play. That would be a little classic story with the three ghosts coming to visit Scrooge. A lot of dolls in this room. Just a crazy amount of dolls in these rooms, period. Moving on to the next room. Looks like they got some books in here, coloring items, other more recent toys like, oh, there's the California Raisins. They were super popular back in the late 80s. Peter Rabbit. This is a Paul Harvey Jr. era display. Paul Harvey was a radio personality from back when. It's okay, Dad. I don't want to interrupt your playtime. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. It's a heck of a toy. I don't know what the words are. It's good for a boy, girl or a boy. Got a whole bunch of Elvis plates. Uh-huh. And a little section for Beatles memorabilia.
The rest of the story.
There's Paul Harvey. Thought I'd go check out an area called Growing Up in America in the 1950s. This is kind of in the middle of the store. Yeah, there it is. Old toy train. It looks a lot like the one you had.
Yeah, the train, yeah. Didn't have that controller, I know that.
They had a lot fewer models back whenever because they would keep the same model for years and years. Because it was, you know, expensive to swap them out. So it's very possible it's the same model, maybe a different controller, but the same model.
A little piece of track there by itself. You push a button and it would uncouple the cars that it would.
They decorated to look like a bedroom. So all the toys, get the bed and the buggy. Looks like another playroom. Some more toys, of course. Wouldn't be a toy museum without toys everywhere. Another Raggedy Ann. Oh, I gotta like this area. There's a bunch of cameras. Old film cameras. Slide projector. You could put slides in here, look at them individually without having to set this thing up to put up on the wall. There's a film reel. Twin lens reflect camera, old style film cameras, and for a lot of young journalists, this is called a tripod. For some reason, young people don't like to use tripods, but I recommend them. Anyway, would put on my professor hat on that. Like these toy rooms are different setups. Like this is more of a boys' room, it looks like. So more toys that a boy would have back, I don't know, 50s-ish. Fire truck and electronic games. Or toys that work on electronics. Oh, there's a bunch of Elvis stuff. It's the king, baby. What did you find to play with? You're playing Connect 4 without me.
I'm just making a design.
You're just making a design?
Yeah.
The one entrance here is also a gift shop, and you can get like the little snap rings with the 6-shooter, old school type stuff. That's cool. Got some dolls and other things. Oh, that's like a tea set. They also have some old school used roller skates. There's a display when you kind of come in. We have basically 3 areas, okay, of this building. This is the Beck building. I got this figured out from the one lady. This is the Beck building. This building we just came out of is the memory barn.
Okay.
We're going down to the Dusty Barn Finds. That's what they call the basement.
It doesn't affect my allergies.
No, and then next door is the Toy Museum. It started as the Toy Museum, which was their main building for 15 years, and then they added this building on, and they have the 3 different sections. So that's part of the confusion here on that. So yes, now we're going to go down to the Dusty Barn Find after we came out of the Memory Barn. So the Memory Barn had a lot of the classic toys from 40s, 50s, whatever. So 2 buildings, 8 museums, including Paul Harvey which we saw that. National BB gun, we saw that. The Wild West, we saw that. Dolly Mamas, we saw that. Stearnsy Bear, that's where all the stuffed bears were. And we saw the Checkers, that's where all those checkers were. And the Toy Museum, and I think in here is the Shepherd of the Hills Museum. So this is the lower level. Oh wow, definitely a different feel in this building. Hello, cowpoke. Check it out, it's Candyland. Okay, we're gonna go off to the right, and first thing here is the carnival. Is that what he said? Yep. Miniature carnival. These were almost all this is made out of wood, hand painted, hand carved. Guy took 20 years to make all this. This is amazing. Very cool details. Got a bunch of puppets and marionettes hanging from the ceiling. Gift shop area. A lot of toys. Head to the back. This is train museum. A lot of model trains that ran by the Rock Valley Model Railroad group here in Branson. Lots of not just feet, yards, maybe a mile or so of track around here. Wow, this is cool. I know quite a few people that do model railroads, and they just love doing these things. They have so much passion for it. It's amazing. Everyone loves trains because everyone has some sort of tie to train in one way or another, whether they realize it or not. This one's got there's a rain cloud above, so it adds to it. So cool. So I'll press the button here. Oh. Ah. Rain cloud. Awesome. And the gentleman here, volunteer, has told me to press the buttons here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Awesome. Let's go with the other one. More of a modern one. Oh, it's so fast I thought I was going to go off the track. Some more trains. Oh, there's a bunch of Pez dispensers in this case. And in this case, well, back corner here, they have literally hundreds of miniature sewing machines. A lot of these are actually functioning, and you could actually use them to sew things, like fix something, some sort of clothing. Some of them are portable. You might even take on vacation. These are electric here. Some of them were hand cranked. Oh, that's a hand cranked one. What do you think of the basement? Or
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were having a blast in the train room.
Yes, I was. Yes, I were.
Yeah.
Definitely a different feel in this building, and a lot of stuff.
My first camera.
You found your first camera?
Yeah. The Gone Mystic with the blue flash bulb in it.
Okay. That was your first camera?
Yeah, the flash came off and it was in pictures through Fojo Studios in DeSoto, Missouri for like 6 cents a picture.
In the back room. Oh, jeez. Kind of freaked me out for a second. Got another horse that you could put the quarter in to ride. A bunch of holiday-related figurines. I'll walk through the last room on this level. And don't forget to look up. There's like a kitchen set and some pedal cars, and some of these bears are just gigantic. Like, look at that big old teddy bear. On this counter here, they got a huge collection, hundreds of stuffed bears in this car and around it. Oh. A lot of bears. Oh, there's got some classic Coca-Cola bears too. If you remember Coca-Cola, I don't know if they still do anymore. They used to have bears like this that came out. There's a lot of Coca-Cola related stuff. There's another Coca-Cola type bear. Oh, M&M's. More Coca-Cola. More Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola. Much more bears. A couple hundred more. Amazing. A lot of these are so cute. That's a little bit of a Wizard of Oz collection. Some dolls and figures from the movie in various forms. Those are hand puppets in the back. Larger dolls on the bottom. Almost missed this case has a bunch of G.I. Joe figures from like the 80s, early 90s. I didn't have a lot of G.I. Joe figurines, but my cousin did, and he probably had a lot of these in here. At least I remember playing with a lot of these in here. I want to be big. So we walked around from the one side of the building where we were on the lower level, and now we're going to walk into the main toy museum, which is on the opposite side. So they got 3 different entrances for 3 different areas. First thing you see walking in is a cool little display. This looks like the tree that I used to see at McDonald's back when. Walking in, and he suggested we go right first.
These cases and this one, they're tin toys from the 1920s to 1960s. They all looked really old to me till I realized I still have that one at home.
Oh, wow.
Played with it as a kid, so there's a reason I'm in a museum too. The white car is a 1927 Cadillac that was a party bus. Where the wood is on top used to have fringe hanging down. On the driver's side doors still kind of says happy birthday. And you can see there's still the party going on inside.
Yes.
The Rolls Royce, different kind of party bus. It's 1959 from the British Embassy in Washington, D.C. So when Queen Elizabeth came to the U.S. of A. for a visit, that's where she'd ride doing her famous Queen wave.
Awesome.
Washrooms over there to the left of the bicycles.
Okay.
This corner, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Superheroes. Through the doorway is the Harold Bell Wright Museum. He's the one who wrote the book Shepherd of the Hills.
Okay.
Wrote this, and you've seen that name around town?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he wrote this and published it in 1907. Wrote about the hills and hillbillies in this area. So as people would read the book, which was the second most read book in the world behind the Bible, they'd want to come here and find out what these hills and hillbillies looked like. So this book is actually what opened up the Ozarks to tourism. Branson very specifically. So we have the original manuscript back here for the book.
Oh.
There's a video that runs on a loop, tells the life story, a whole lot of his personal effects too.
Okay.
So take your time here.
Okay.
Then when you're ready, go that direction. You go to the right, you go upstairs, downstairs, circle around that corner. There's a pioneer village that a man made out of barnwood. Took 3 years to do it. Buildings about this big. Amazing detail.
Okay.
Then all the Harold Bell Wright things, keep going over there. You can beat each other at Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Okay.
That end of the building, large doll collection.
Okay.
Gone with the Wind, I Love Lucy, Chatty Cathy,
Oh.
creepy ventriloquist dolls, and more. Then back to the gift shop to spend all your money.
Okay.
And we let you leave.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Cool. We got a little bit of the rundown. Here's some old tin toys. Real cool. More tin toys. So a lot of these, you have like a little spring. You wind it up to let it go for a little bit. So this was a party bus type thing, and a bunch of Mickeys are in here because the party never stopped. They're still going. In this era, kind of a superhero area, Ninja Turtle, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all those kinds of things. Awesome. Hey, it's Burt Ward. Na. Burt Ward. Next on the right here, you got some old school toys. A lot of them look like they're Matchboxes, Hot Wheels-esque type toys. A lot of Hot Wheels over here. I know Karen's gonna like this area. It's a lot of Mickey, Disney. Well, there's Seven Dwarfs and Goofy. I like the Goofy phone. I think that's one of those where you pick up, his eyes probably light up or look up. Pinocchio, well, Hercules, Minnie, Donald, all kinds of. These look like toys that might be coming from Happy Meals for 101 Dalmatians. Huh. Real cool. All the Disney fans, and then that Looney Tunes. Now these also look like they came from like McDonald's. Kind of hard to keep these air straight, so from the car here, I'm going to make a right turn down this way, and there's a lot more toy cars of different eras around this long hallway. I'm just going to walk through so you can see some of them that they have. It's amazing. I'm going to school buses and other types of buses. I'm going to turn around, and this long hallway is nothing but car toys of all kinds. Got some more NASCAR style cars, race cars, more race cars, old school. Oh, there's a van from the A-Team. Some cars you just kind of recognize through various forms of media. I think there was Kid from Knight Rider. The end classic cars. I don't realize how many different types of toy cars that have been made. Motorcycles. That's some tin toys from early shows, sci-fi based. You got some phaser type rifles, guns. You got some robots from like Lost in Space. You might recognize. Oh, yep, there's a robot from Lost in Space. These were pretty popular back in the 90s. Across from those robots, got first responder type vehicles, so got some ambulances and squad cars, cop cars, motorcycles, other famous cars from media, Dukes of Hazzard, of course. I had some Dukes of Hazzard type toys when I was a kid. Jurassic Park, a lot more Jurassic Park, more robots. I think I wanted one of these if I remember right when I was a kid. $1 Million Man, A-Team van, Inspector Gadget, I think, James Bond. Gotta go up the steps. What did you say, Dan?
That I found the erector set.
Dad found the erector set?
Yeah, several of them.
How many did you have? How many did you break?
No, they were rather indestructible since they were metal.
Yeah? You had one similar to that?
I don't begin to remember.
That you had?
Several different sizes. And, I mean, this one you built a Ferris wheel, merry-go-round parachute jump. There's a Ferris wheel, a rocket launcher.
Was that kind of your favorite toy?
Oh, I enjoyed it. My cousins had quite a bit more. And then there's a chemistry set. I had one of those.
Yeah.
And I think my cousins had a little steam engine.
Oh.
This thing.
You don't see them in museums.
Amazing what was toys back then are pretty much things that a lot of people don't know how to operate until college.
Yeah.
Like today. True. You know. But you're still here. Your face hasn't blown up.
Yeah, I survived childhood.
Got a lot of John Deere tractors and combines and a lot of green paint around here. Cool. And we got fire trucks and gasoline trucks. More bikes, tricycles, metal toys, a lot of metal toys. They don't make a lot of toys with metal anymore. Wow. Floor is really squeaky. It's character. Those are all the retro sets that we're talking about. Bunch of games In this one, I got a couple of Rubik's Cubes. I actually have a small collection of Rubik's Cubes of my own at home. Go back around this corner. Looks like they got a lot of farm type toys and semi-trucks. There's International. There's a bunch of red paint back here. One dark corner. There comes the construction toys. A lot of semi-trucks. More farm equipment. U-Hauls, John Deere, more International case. Go to the lower level. Seems to be circus related. Some more stuffed bears, and monkeys. I think these are Dayton's bears. So Dayton's would also release bears. There's Kmart collector bears. Anyone remember Kmart? There's the circus stuff. Had some marionettes. And displays for this is Christmas Story. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Ebenezer Scrooge and then Ghost of Jacob Marley, the three ghosts that come visit, Scrooge, Christmas Carol, Nutcrackers, Santa, Bozo. There's got Bozo the Clown in here. You guys remember Bozo? I used to love Bozo. Nothing. We got fire trucks, fire ladders, stuff here. Elmo. All those things where you can ride. More first responder vehicles, so a lot of squad cars, cop cars, handcuffs. Going back to superheroes, so all over there is like a radio and records, Power Rangers, a bunch of Power Ranger stuff. I remember some of this stuff. This all came out when I was like in high school. Coca-Cola collection, Cocoa Bears, little Coca-Cola Bears. Got the X-Men. What's up? What'd Dad find? He-Man. He-Man, Master of the Universe. Awesome. I had that one, and I had that one. I didn't have that one. Huh. How much do you think you spent on Master of the Universe for me, Dad?
Pardon?
How much do you think you spent on
I don't really. Not as much as we spent on Star Trek.
Yeah, that's true. And still, I was into He-Man quite a bit. I don't remember most of the characters other than
Skeletor.
He-Man, Skeletor. That was Evil Lynn, not Evelyn. Evil Lynn, like that was her name. Evil Lynn, really? And that may look like He-Man, but that's not. That's the Prince. Prince Adam. RoboCop, because, you know, what would make a great cartoon for kids? Based it off an R-rated movie. Transformers. Love Transformers. I had that guy. He changed to a microscope. Perceptor, I think his name was. Can't remember. It's been so long. On the corner from there, Pixar. They got Toy Story. Little Orphan Annie. There's Gumby. Check out Gumby. Oh, there's a little room. Oh, the guy said that these were handmade from barnwood by a gentleman. Took him several months to make. So these are all made by hand. Really cool work. Check out the details here. And back here, this is called Barn Finds. Oh, they got the old pedal cars. The kids could ride. Huh. Oh, so rusted. Yeah, these were played with. I was talking to my dad. These were played with. People didn't collect things and leave them in the box. They played with them. They played with them hard. Because they played with them hard, it's really hard to find anything from that time period in any good condition because they got beat up. People didn't have the extra income to just buy toys to sit in boxes and garages and stuff. But this is some cool work. Elf. Who remembers Elf? I actually had this one. This was like a thing that you got from Burger King. It would come with a record, if you remember what a record was. Smurfs. Wow, those look like they came out of McDonald's, Happy Meals, E.T. Super popular back in the 80s. Alvin and Chipmunks, Flintstones. If you're into anything, you can find it here. Legos. And Dunkin' Yo-Yos. More Rubik's Cubes. Coca-Cola display is really neat. Got a bunch of bottles. Coca-Cola. This is part of the Harold Bell Wright Museum. So he's the one that wrote Shepherd of the Hills. That inspired people to come to Branson and made it the attraction that it is today. Seems to be more the Harold Bell Wright Museum. Oh, really cool to see. There'll be more back in here. These are a bunch of books that Harold Bell Wright wrote. In the order, there's book 10, 11. Around the corner, toward the back corner, got some sports related type toys. Honey, you want to play some Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Sure.
Sure. Which one do you want to be? Green or
blue?
Gonna be blue. Ready? Okay, let's go. Block is. Ah, you cheated.
Cheat? I just played the game.
I was using my camera hand, so I couldn't play.
Sure.
You cheated.
Did not cheat.
We got some WWE, well, F at the time figurines. WWE, I guess, too. Oh, this is like an old version of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, it kind of looks like. Roller skates that you had to use the key to get on. Got the springy shoes. Something like this has come in and out of style over the last several years. I've got like a little museum for fishing lures and stuff like that. Another corner with some Disney figurines and stuff like that. Lion King, collector's plates. This is kind of another cool Disney area. More random figurines. Again, these look like they came out of like Happy Meal toys-esque. Oh, there's a whole other section. These are ventriloquist dolls. And more creepy dolls. The guy even said they were creepy when I walked in. Ronald McDonald stuff. Burger King. Wow. This is great. There's so much stuff here. It's so hard to see it all. Troll dolls. Remember, who has a troll doll? Or who had one? Cabbage Patch dolls. Lots of Cabbage Patch dolls. More dolls. More dolls. More dolls. Wow. Dolls are popular. More dolls. Saturday Night Live figurines. Church Lady. Conehead. Wayne's World. Ghostbusters. That was popular for a while back in the 90s. Sesame Street. Well, look at all this. This is crazy how much stuff. I can't get through all of this today. You're just going to have to keep coming back and keep coming back. SpongeBob. So much stuff. Crazy. Whole bunch of Viewmasters. More dolls. M&Ms. We just walked out of the toy museum and I have to say, wow.
There are a lot of toys in there.
Yeah, like wow in number, wow, and they have something for everyone. I said that to the guy at the desk, and he said if you can't find something you played with, you probably just played with sticks and rocks when you were a kid.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's amazing how many things they have there, stuff from different ages and genres and backgrounds.
Yeah.
and everything. It's amazing how much stuff is there. Wow. Just wow.
There's a lot there.
Yeah, what are the details on this?
It was what? It was about, it's 19 something plus tax, so it was about $45 for the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will we do it again?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah,
It's fun.
I feel like I have to come back because there's so much stuff. We missed it because we're trying to get through to see it all. But anyway, we had a good time. I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You were watching KB Trucks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.